Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining to this stream. Thank you for joining to the informative session of 30 Days of Code by Google DSC BITD. I am your host, Suryan Hussain, who is Google appointed DSC lead for this session. And we'll be talking about 30 days of code, 30 days of cloud in this session, in which we will give you all the information about this campaign. So make sure you have RSVP to this event. You will miss some important mails about this event. So RSVP links are in description. So make sure you will RSVP to the event. And other than that, subscribe to the YouTube channel because we are going to upload more things, more content about this Google Cloud. So do that as well. So now let's call Sanskriti, who will be sharing you all the information. She is the cloud facilitator of this campaign. So can we have Sanskriti on screen? Yeah. Hi,
Hello.
Sanskriti.
Hi.
Yeah. So yeah, stage is here.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Some of you may know me, many of you may not know me. So, let's start by my introduction. I am Sanskriti Harmukh, I am a second year student pursuing BTech in Computer Science and Engineering from Billa Institute of Technology. I am DevOps Cloud Lead and Women in Tech Lead for GDSC BITD. Also, I am chosen as one of the facilitators for Google Cloud program that is happening from 27th September and will last till 27th of October. So if you have any queries or any doubts related to the program, I am here to solve them for you. And we are conducting this session for the same purpose. So if you have any doubts regarding the program, just shoot your doubts in the chat section and we'll be picking them up at the end. Just make sure that you don't spam the chat section with the same repetitive doubts, and just be a little patient. So without any further ado, let's get into it and start. So I'll be just sharing my screen. I hope you are able to see my screen. Okay. So here we are for an introduction to 30 days of cloud. And so here we are for an everyone here present might know what cloud is, and might have studied about the cloud services before. There are many services associated, there are tools associated. You might have read about the infrastructure and various platforms that offers this cloud service. So this program will help you kickstart your journey in the cloud, and we'll be discussing everything in detail. So make sure you are here till last. Let's quickly go through the agenda of the session. So what is actually 30 days of cloud? We'll be discussing that. The eligibility criteria for attending this program, the benefits associated with the program, as well as the prizes that you will be getting for achieving certain milestones. There is a timeline that is being designed for the same. The registration form details, how to begin, and the way through which you will be achieving those prizes is the program syllabus. It is really very necessary for you to know that. Then we'll follow up with some general queries, and then we'll begin the Q&A. So let's just jump into the first thing, that is 30 days of Google Cloud. So, what actually it is? Google Cloud, in collaboration with Developer Student Club, provides an opportunity to students to start their journey in cloud programming with some hands on lab on Google Cloud platform. As we all know, 30 days of Google Cloud is being named as such as it indicates everything. It takes place in October every year, and it consists of several skill badges that you need to complete within a stipulated time. That is stipulated time is 30 days. We'll be discussing about the subscription, the credits, what are skill badges. If you don't know, I am just going to refer to that. The next thing you'll be noticing here is what you're gonna be earning after completing the labs, and these are called skill badges. Skill badges are actually exclusive digital badges that are issued by Google Cloud in recognition with the proficiency of whatever tests you pass, the services you access from the Google Cloud, and the knowledge you gain in the hands-on environment. So, like in a competition, after achieving a certain milestone, you get something as a reward. Similarly, a set of skill badges are being designed like that inside a track, so that after completing all the skill badges in that particular track, you will be given some rewards. I hope it is clear for everyone about what are skill badges and how you can earn them. Next, we'll be talking about the eligibility criteria. There are many doubts regarding the same. Who can attend this program and why to attend this program also. So let's tackle them one by one. First of all, you need to access to a working internet connection. In order to participate in a program, what one thing you should have is internet connection, and with the latest Chrome browser, of course. You need to be above 18 years of age. If you're 13, 14, you're a cloud enthusiast, sorry to say, but you'll not be eligible for this program. Also, you need to be enrolled in a higher education institution in India. Some of you might have doubts that if you're a working professional, can you be a part of this program or not? Uh, yes, you can participate in this program. It is flexible. A working professional can also participate in it and enhance their learning skills. Also, if you are from outside the Abhila Institute of Technology and you do not have GDSC in your college, so what you can do is in the registration form there will be section where you'll have to choose the GDSC platform or the GDSC associated with a particular institution. The one you can choose is Bhilai Institute of Technology, and you'll be eligible to proceed for the program. I'm sorry for the background noises if they are coming. Let's not forget the benefits, because these are something main or major criteria, and which attracts you to be a part of such campaign. Let's proceed with it. Some of the benefits are you can showcase the skill badges that you will be earning after completing the labs. After completing the entire track, you will be achieving a milestone, but after completing a particular set of labs, you will be earning the skill badges, and that's of higher priority that can be shown in your resume, or it can be put up in your LinkedIn profile, etc. On the top of everything, the goodies are some amazing things that you are attracted to, and by Google makes it more important. So on top of everything, the amazing goodies are also a major part of it, and that is one of the benefit that you can get. Now, here we'll be revealing the prizes. The most awaited moment is here, and what prizes you will be receiving after achieving a certain set of milestone. Now, let's look into it. Prize one. You can earn the prize by just completing all the labs and getting all skill badges that are part of the cloud engineering track. We'll be discussing the two tracks that are involved in this particular program and how you can earn those prizes by completing the labs and the skill badges. Also, price 2 is more for the data for completing the data science and machine learning track. If you're completing all the labs and getting all the skill badges from the data science and machine learning track, then also you will be eligible for this prize. So you can get the prize by completing either of the track. And what will be the prize? This t-shirt, the school t-shirt, and some cool stickers of Google too. Okay. You can remember you can achieve this prize by either completing the cloud engineering track or data science and machine learning track. Next is bonus for you. So here it goes. Bonus prize is you can earn the prize by completing all the skill badges from both the tracks, that is the cloud engineering track and the data science and machine learning track. Once you'll achieve all the skill badges by completing all the labs of both the tracks, you will be eligible for this huge box of goodies, which consists of a cool t-shirt and some Google stickers, a backpack, why not, and then a cool bottle. Okay, so these are the prices. Now I want to make one thing very clear, that if you are eligible for bonus prize, then apart from this four, you'll not be getting those two other goodies, that was a shirt and a sticker, because that is already included here. Apart from that, these are some extra items that are a part of a bonus prize. Now, I think you must be really very excited to proceed with the program. So, let's mm, move forward and see what is the timeline of the campaign. So, the registration of this campaign will start from 22nd September, that is tomorrow, at 5 p.m. And you can go to their website. The links will be shared with you, don't worry about that, via email, or also in the YouTube chat section it will be. The registration form tomorrow at 5 p.m. will be flashing on their website. All you have to do is fill that Google form. It consists of a particular process, and you must go through that process. But the catchy part here is that it will start from 27th of September and will last till 27th of October, a 30 days of Google Cloud. But they will stop the registration, or they'll close the registration form. So when they'll get the first 50,000 registrations for the program from all over India. So as soon as they get 50,000 registrations, they'll be closing the form. So it's a first come, first of basis. Make sure you fill the form correctly and quickly. Do not make any mistakes over there, because you'll be not having any chance of editing your responses. Next, we'll be talking about the registration form details. So as already discussed, it will be up by tomorrow at 5 p.m. And the 50K registration thing is really very important. You have to keep in mind this thing. The process of filling a form consists of three steps that we'll be discussing in the next few slides. And Also remember that after the form releases, just because we don't have the form right now, we cannot show the entire demo, but after the form releases, we'll be releasing a video in the YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, because a lot of exciting events will be happening, and it will be happening for you. So do not miss out on anything. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. um, Now we'll proceed with the steps. You actually need to know how to register, and what is the proper sequence of registering. So we'll be talking about those in the next few minutes. The first step is creating an account on Quick Labs. I'll be rather than just sharing the slides, I'll be also doing a hands-on in it. So just a minute. I hope you are able to see my screen. Yes. Um, Suryan sir, give me a confirmation.
Yeah, it is visible.
Okay, so the incognito window is visible.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. So I'll be just visiting the Quick Lab site. Here you go. Yeah. So first of all, one thing that you have to keep in mind is you need to use incognito window while you're doing your challenge through Quick Labs, because you will be doing labs with different accounts. For that, you will have to sign in with different accounts. So it's better to do it with incognito window. Also, the second part we come into it is, you go to this particular website, and when you click on it, this type of interface will show. If Now I'll be discussing the two cases that may arise. The first one is if you have already participated in prior Google Cloud campaigns, then you might have an account for the same. So, in that case, if you want to participate again in this campaign, then you'll have to create a new account, because the labs that were included in the previous Google Cloud, some of these two labs are taken from that, and you'll be if you want to participate in the program, you'll have to redo the labs. So for that, they will not be tracking the completion of the labs from your prior experiences. You will have to do the labs again between 27th of September to 27th of October. Sure. So for that, you need to make a new account. Now, the second case, which consists of the group of people who are new to this Quick Labs and they haven't used before Google Cloud, so they will anyhow make an account. Thirdly, the one who participated in the prior Google Cloud campaigns but haven't done the labs. They haven't completed the labs that will be mentioning next after this demo. The labs that are a part of program, if they haven't done that before, then they can proceed with the same account. But you have done those labs and received those skill badges, then you cannot proceed with the same account. So here I'll be quickly showing how you can make an account. You can see join over here. So just click on it. Here are two cases. Either you can sign in with Google or you can sign up filling the details out. I'll just sign in with Google. Okay, so here I am having my account. I have successfully signed in. Now after creating an account, you can see the 0 credits over here. Sure. Okay, and there are some settings you can sign out later, but there are 0 credits right now. Let's keep it there itself. After the first step was to create an account. The second step is actually making your profile public. So how you can do that? Because in the form they'll be asking about your profile so that they can track your progress. So you'll be giving them the link for the public profile. Now how can you make your account public is go to my learning. Here is view public profile. You have to make your profile public. Okay, now you can see that your profile is accessible at this particular URL. What you'll do is you'll just copy this entire URL and will paste in the Google form that will be floating tomorrow, so that they can track your progress. If you're done with this first two steps, then you're good to go. And yes, these are some initial steps that you must keep in your mind before filling the form, and should do it likewise. We'll be now discussing about the third step through presentation itself. So let's get into that. Okay. So we are done with the first step of creating an account in the Quick Labs. We did the entire thing. I talked about the possibilities that may show up. Secondly, we made our profile public. And now, third, after registering, you'll be receiving a mail, right? And do not panic if you do not receive a mail immediately after you register for the program. It will take some time. Check the spam and promotion section, because many a times the email from Google are stored there. Uh, Star mark those emails if you get, and the email will contain further steps with which you can proceed with the challenge. So after receiving your mail, you'll get a URL and a code that will be mentioned in your email. So you'll go to that URL, copy paste that code. You'll be achieving 9 credits on your profile. I showed you that the profile had 0 credits back then. After you registering and after you visiting that particular URL, pasting that code, you'll be achieving some credits to go with the lab. You'll be achieving around 9 credits. After that, you will have to Attend a lab that says a tour of Quick Labs and Google Cloud for at least 5 minutes. Now, many a times, the participants come up with a doubt that they haven't received those particular amount of credits, and they haven't got the monthly subscription yet. It means that you are missing on some step. You need to follow the instructions really very carefully while performing this lab, also while registering for the program through the form. While completing your lab, the demo will be shown to you tomorrow after the form releases, and stay tuned for that. So, when you'll be starting your lab, a tour of Quick Labs and Google Cloud, you'll have to spend at least 5 minutes there. Explore the lab, do follow the instructions, explore the cloud console, see how it works, see what is there in the dashboard, what comes under the compute engine, VM instances. Go for that. Explore it as much as you can. And then come out of the lab, and there will be flashing a monthly subscription tag on your profile where the 9 credits were earlier flashing, right? If it does not happen, then sign out and then sign in. It happens many a times that there is some hindrance. After you sign in, you'll be able to see the monthly subscription tag over in your profile. Next, these were some really important steps that you need to keep in mind while registering for the program. Next is filling the Google form. So that is the most important thing. Make sure you fill the form really very carefully, and are not committing any mistakes, because they'll not give you a chance to edit your responses. And then you'll be all set to go and achieve your milestones after completing labs. Now come the crucial part. How will you achieving all those cool goodies, and how will you actually be proceeding with the program? The first and foremost thing to know is program syllabus. What you're gonna be doing with it, how many labs will be there, how many skill badges you'll be learning. So let's tackle these problems one by one. The program syllabus consists of 2 tracks in total. The first one is named as Google Cloud Engineering, and the second track is named as Data Science and Machine Learning. There are just 2 tracks with 6 skill badges. Now, actually, each skill badge consists of around 6 labs. That means here you have 6 skill badges. You might be having 30 to 35 labs to complete. After completing an entire skill badge, you'll earning that badge. Under this skill badge, you'll be having six labs. The first 5 labs will let you learn some or the other thing, and the last lab, that is the sixth lab, will be testing the skills that you have learned so far from all these 5 labs. So there is learning as well as there is testing, and after that test, you will be receiving your skill badge. The same goes for all the skill badges. The instructions are same, and then after completing all these 6 skill badges, you will be able to complete this track 1, and you will make yourself eligible for the first prize that I showed for a t-shirt and some stickers. Second is the track 2, which is data science and machine learning. Now, the topics that are written over here, the labs and the skill badges, will be associated with it. So it will help you learn about the topic very much. And apart from learning, you'll be getting some hands-on experience, and which will make it fun for you. So the instructions goes same for these also. They'll also be having 6 to 7 labs inside each skill batch, and after the last lab you'll be getting the skill batches. Now after completing track 2, you are eligible for either prize 2 or for bonus prize. You may complete both of them in order to get bonus prize, or you may complete either of them for the first prize that I showed to you. Next, so many a times now I'll be discussing about when you have entered the challenge, when you are in the middle of doing your labs. Many of the participants are stuck at some point and are unable to understand what to do next while performing, because some lines are a bit confusing, and when you are not familiar with it, there are chances that the doubt arises. So for that, there is a chat support that is available at the right hand side of each lab, where you can ask your doubts related to particular lab, and they'll be answering them as quick as possible. Also, if you're hesitated to do that, you can email them at this particular email ID, that is dscsupport at the rate quicklabs.com. But the most recommended part is do it with a chat support, because that will be more interactive, and they'll be easily able to help you wherever you're facing problem. This next thing that we'll be discussing about, the two things that panic the participants. The first one is expiration of quota. The second one is blocking of an account. Yes, it happens. Now, when does this happen? The your quota gets expired if you try to perform the same lab more than 5 times. The limit is 5. You There is a timer show for each lab of about 45 minutes, of about 130 hours, of about 1 hour. So you have to complete the lab in that within that stipulated time. But sometimes due to time constraints, you are not able to do that particular lab in one go. So you try to speeden up your working skills from the next turn. But the maximum amount of attempts for a particular lab is 5, and if you will try to exceed with it, then your quota get expired. Second thing is blocking of an account. When your account gets blocked, if you try to declare something that is not desirable for a particular lab, for example creating an extra VM instance, declaring an extra code in the machine type, in all these cases, also declaring the wrong region, wrong zone, may lead you blocking of your account. So these are the problems that are faced by the participants during the challenge. One thing you can do is you can mail them specifying the particular problem you're facing, give the details of it, and then you will receive a system generated mail as well as the mail from their site. After that, they'll resolve your problem and you'll get your account back, and your quota will be active again. But make sure you don't do that. Instead of inviting some really bad consequences for yourself, you remember to do what is right. So make sure you go at the right path, and do not mess up with these things. Okay, now we'll be discussing some general queries that we come up with during the program or through the registration. Um, yes. So the first one is that any lab that is completed before the campaign will not be counted here. So, for example, you participated in April May session, and you completed certain labs and achieved the milestones, received the goodies. Some of the tracks taken might have been present there too. So if you had completed those labs there, you'll not be your account will not be tracked here for this program. You'll have to create a new account that I've already discussed, and you'll have to redo those labs. Secondly, you're not allowed to make changes or edit your registration. Therefore, fill the form very carefully. It's better to specify the email in the form with which you will be completing the labs. Okay, so right now we saw that we created an account with the help of an email ID which was signed in with Google. So what you can do is, what you have to do is, you can give the same email ID with which you'll be performing the labs in the Quick Lab platform, so that there is no confusion, and you can run the entire challenge smoothly. Now you can start performing the labs once you receive the monthly subscription. As soon as your profile, which I showed you, is present in the right top corner, after you receive the monthly subscription tag over there, you can start doing your labs, and then your labs will be counted for the same till 27th of October. Now the next thing is, don't forget to check your spam and promotion section. This is really very crucial, because some of you may complain that you haven't received the email without checking your spam and promotion sections. So make sure, as soon as you receive your mail in these sections, you start them, so that it comes out. And um, next time, if any other mail comes from the same email ID, they don't reach the spam and promotion section, and is visible in your inbox. The form will be available for a very short period of time. That is, the as soon as the 50K registrations will be received by the Google for the form, they'll be closing the form. So you have to be quick in this case, but do not be in a hurry and fill the wrong details. Also, enter the correct address, because you'll be receiving goodies if you achieve a particular milestone in that address only. So yeah, we are towards the end, and the last thing that is left is Q&A. So let's just pick some questions up from the chat and answer them.
Okay, so let's move on to Q&A. Can we have the questions in the screen?
Yes.
Dheeraj or Rahul, anyone? Yeah, we have. So the first question is there any Telegram group? Okay,
Yes,
so
there is a Telegram group.
yeah, so there
And
is a Telegram group, but we will prefer Discord because Discord is more interactive. So you can join the Discord. It's in the description. Now, will this program include any kind of fee or not? Sanskriti, go
no,
ahead.
it's free. It's free.
It's totally
You don't
free.
have to.
Yeah, it's totally free. You don't have to give any amount of money or anything, regardless. Can we complete this task on phone, or yeah, do you need a laptop to complete this task?
Okay,
Because
so
yeah,
hmm. There is a mobile app for the same, for the console, but we do not prefer it doing with a phone, because it is really difficult to do it with that. You'll be using the cloud shell for the same. You can do with the phone, but make sure you are able to do it. It's pretty difficult from accessing it with the laptop, but yeah, the answer is yes, you can do it.
You can try. If you don't
Yes.
have a laptop, you can absolutely try that. Not from your college, will it be fine? It is absolutely fine. It's like you can just in the Google form choose Bilanchi of Technology as your facilitator college.
Yes, you have already got a referral, so you can choose that particular section where it says Bela Institute of Technology for the GDSC part, and then you'll be eligible for the program.
Yeah,
I'll just send
will
you.
yeah, it will be
Yes.
available. And the PPT is also going to available to you in the description section, and also in the Google platform where you have RSVP to the event. So
Yeah.
if you want to access the PPT, you can access it over there.
Sorry, someone is doing
What if someone is not from BIT and wants to join this program and don't know any facilitator? So you, as we have answered, you can join this program from where you are, from any colleges. And if you are not a student, if you are a graduate, you can join that as well. If you are a teacher, you can join that as well. So there's no restrictions over there. Yeah,
No.
so I have answered that now only that if you are
Yes.
not a student, you are a graduate, you can join it. You are a teacher, you can join it. Just
If
make
you
sure
are
you are
working
above.
professional,
Yeah,
also, then also you can join.
yeah. Just make sure you are above 18 years old. 18 years old. Where from registration link? Since I am not from out from Bihar. ठीक है.
It will be
So
shared with you,
yeah.
and also you can access that from the website link that will be floating everywhere, so you don't have to worry about the same. You'll be getting the registration link as soon as it shows up to us.
Yeah, so we will mail the we will mail the registrations link to you if you have RSVP to this event. And make sure you have RSVP. If you haven't, join our Discord because we'll be sharing this form link on the Discord as well.
Yes.
You'll share this PPT with us. Yeah, we will share the PPT in the description and also in the Google platform.
Form is available from 22
Yeah, the form is available on 22 at 5
at
o'clock.
5 p.m.
Yeah, at 5 p.m. So as soon as we got the form, we will share it to you.
Hmm.
I have participated to Learn to Grow challenge. I'm eligible. Yes, you are eligible. Just like make sure that if you want to receive the goodies, try to do with some another account in which you haven't done any skill badges or anything. If you don't want, if you just want to learn, you can go ahead with the same account.
Exactly.
I had did two labs and deleted the account. Can I? Okay. So for that, I think you have to create a new account through some new email. I have no idea that if you have deleted if you have deleted the
Okay, wait,
account.
wait.
Yeah.
Wait. He has completed 2 labs, and if those 2 labs are not a part of a track, then
Mm-hmm.
it's okay, but if they
Yes.
are a part of a track, then he'll have to create another account. Otherwise he is good to go with the same account.
If you don't want the goodies, you can go with the same account.
Yeah.
Haven't received any mail. Just created Google account and wait. Sanskriti. Okay.
Yes. So you'll not receive any mail after creating an account and making your profile public. You'll receive a mail after you complete the registration form that you'll be doing tomorrow. So there aren't any mail that you will be receiving after just creating an account and making it public. So yeah, I think that answered the question. Where
where I
can
can get the Google form. So Google form will be shared to you on 22 after 5 p.m. Through your mail if you have RSVP'd, and if you haven't RSVP'd, do that. I think it will get closed on 7 p.m. So try to RSVP to the event, and we will share that on the Discord as well.
yes, stay tuned for that.
If I have enrolled on 22 September, can I start the lab from?
As soon as you get that monthly subscription tag in your profile, you can start with the labs. uh, do it after you get the monthly subscription tag. Yes, you can proceed with the program after that.
Yeah. So, Krish, if you have any questions regarding this campaign, you can
Yeah,
ask. You can contact Sanskriti for that.
yeah, you can ask in Discord server. That will be best.
Mm, Sanskriti.
Okay. So when to create Quick Lab account, you can do it right now because it is not particularly for the form. You can do it right now. Make your profile public. That will make you prepared for tomorrow. And yeah, and after filling the registration form, you'll be getting a mail. In that, then the further instructions after creating the account will be given. So make sure you make an account beforehand and prepare yourself before the form comes.
Yeah, so there's this thing that if the limit goes up, 50,000 is the limit. If the registrations get above 50,000, so the forms will get closed. So try to fill that form as soon as possible. As soon as you get the mail, try to fill it really fast. What are the prerequisite knowledge required for this course?
Okay, so the prerequisites for particular lab will be mentioned over there, but you don't require any prerequisite as such. You just need to be curious enough to know the tools and gain the knowledge. Everything will be imparted there. All the instructions will let you learn some or the other thing. So there is no prerequisite as such. Only you need to be curious enough to proceed with the labs.
Yeah, I already registered to Quick Lab in many this year. I have completed. Okay.
Market will be granted with the corresponding email. Okay, so you have completed a tour of Quick Labs in Google Cloud, I guess. That is free. That does not require any credit. Make sure this particular lab is not a part of the two tracks that I mentioned, and the other labs that are a part of that track, you haven't done them yet, then you are eligible for the same and can go with the same email ID.
And if you have done that before, so you can create a new email ID and go ahead.
Yes. So before should I make a new account? Create and manage started on 30th. Okay, yeah, you need to create another account for the same. Don't take any risk in this case. Just create another account with another email ID and then you'll be good to go. Can I have to join in GDSC in 30 days? Um, with the
We
same
are actually
uh,
like we doesn't understand what you are trying to say.
try to
So
reframe it,
yeah.
whatever you're saying. Will the e-badges be gone once we delete the email ID which was registered earlier?
Okay.
You have deleted that email ID. Uh, you have deleted the email ID, so you might have created a new one. Um, Try to sign in with the email ID that you have deleted. If it happens, then you're good to go. But make another account for the same.
So you are asking once we delete that email ID, will that be gone? Will the e-badges will gone?
The badges will be gone.
Okay, so I
I
think it will gone as we are not sure about that.
Okay, so if you have deleted that email ID because you select a particular email ID for performing the labs, now you don't have that email ID, so your badges will not be shown there. If you're, so yeah, they will be gone.
After filling Google form, then only we'll get monthly subscription. Yes.
After filling Google form, you'll receive a mail. Following the instructions, what is there in the mail, and after attending a particular lab, that is a tour of Quick Labs and Google Cloud, for at least 5 minutes, you will be getting a monthly subscription. So it's just not by filling the Google form, it's after proceeding with the instructions that are present in the email that you'll be receiving after filling the Google form.
And after filling the Google form, if you have any questions, if you have any doubts, you can go to the Discord and tag Sanskriti over there and ask them.
Yes.
Can you tell about credits, Sanskriti?
Okay. So there are for accessing something, you will have to pay something, right? It happens in the real world. Similarly, in Quick Labs platform that provides you the resources, the tools, the labs in order to enhance your skill, you'll be requiring those credits. Now, those credits will be issued to you because you are participating in the program, and then you will be able to complete the labs in a particular skill batch. So uh, it's a type of what you can say exchange that can happen, or it's a type of way through which you can access the labs. I think this makes the question clear. Can I
Can I
use
use Firefox web browser?
Okay, so when you'll be doing this, yes, you can use it, I guess. With
Uh,
the it says latest Chrome browser, but if you have Firefox only, you can try. But what we recommend you to do is use the latest one.
yeah. Do you have to fill the Google form from the new email ID? Sarabjit, yes, you have to fill the Google form with the new email ID. Uh, like, make sure that the form you are filling with the email ID and the QuickLab ID are same. Make sure that.
Yes.
Do we need to fill the Google form with the same email ID which is used in QuickLabs?
Yes, that is
Yeah.
recommended. With the email ID that you have signed in the Quick Labs, it is recommended to mention that particular email ID in the form itself because it will sync it up, and then you will not have further confusions. So it's for your better.
Okay. I don't think so. We have more questions left. If you have any other questions, if you get doubts after this session, you can go into the Discord and tag Sanskriti over there and ask your
Yes,
questions.
yes. We are happy to help you.
Yeah. Other than that, we don't think so. We have any other questions. So we have one over here.
Should I start completing cloud the quota designs? Okay, so I have already told you, as soon as you get that monthly subscription tag in your profile, you can start doing your labs. And that will happen if you receive the mail after filling the registration form. You can start before 27 September, because the monthly subscription that you will receive will be before 27 September, and it will last exactly 30 days after you get that subscription. So it's better to perform the labs as soon as you receive it.
Okay.
Is there any need of
Is there a
programming
need of
language?
programming language knowledges for the future?
No. You'll
It's
gain everything. They'll not teach you any programming language for sure, but it's more cloud oriented thing. So you'll be exposed to different tools and infrastructure, and there is no need for the programming language.
why was incognito necessary, as Sanskriti mentioned?
Okay, so each lab consists of a unique username and a unique password, through which you will be signing in for completing the lab. So when you do it in the normal one, you'll be having a list of different email IDs mentioned in your add other account section. You don't want that. Therefore, you'll be using an incognito window uh, through which you'll be easily um, access the labs with different username and passwords. So that will not be actually saved. That's why it is recommended to do in incognito window.
Okay. Other than that, we don't think we have any other questions.
Okay.
So we can wrap up over here. If you haven't noticed, I have weared a Google Cloud T-shirt. I can show you that. So that's a flex. And other than that, let's wrap up. Thank you for joining to the event. Thank
Thank
you,
you so much
Sanskriti,
for
for
inviting
such
me.
a good event. And
Thank you.
again, if you have any questions related to Google Cloud, you can ask on the Discord channel.
Yes,
Thank you for
sure.
joining. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Thank you.